So in this tutorial, we're going to create a space scene inside the Vue. And you can see right here, we have it image straight out of Vue that will create the planet, creating the special background with Nebula. We'll import this. We'll also create those Nebula clouds kind of around planet, import the model, and set up all this lighting. As well, you can see inside the Photoshop, this is totally optional, but we'll look how you can post-process just so easy can add a lens flare. Of course, we can do some of this lens flare inside the Vue, but in Photoshop, I found it's a little bit easier sometimes to do. And again, this is just additional processing step to creating this retro sci-fi look kind of illustrations. So let's go ahead and start working on the scenery inside the Vue. We start by creating planet first, and for this reason we not necessarily will create a size of the Earth, we'll create a little bit smaller. To do this, we need to go to File, we'll go to Options. In the Options, we need to go to Unit and Coordinates tab. And right here you can see we have its spherical sense. Let's enable this one. And use it planetary terrain. Let's click on this as well. So it says infinity. Let's click OK. Next, you notice we have it 6,400 kilometers. And this is a size of the Earth. We'll go switch this to 10 kilometers. I know it will be quite a bit smaller, but it's make a little bit interesting work with atmospheres and other stuff that will going along with that. So let's go ahead, click OK, and you notice instantly we have a curve. Now let's zoom out. You can see right here we have our planet created for us. Next, we'll take main camera, and actually let's open properties for the main camera and disable after exposure and set no exposure filter, just simple one. Okay, let's go click OK. We'll take our main camera, and this will be a little bit weird sometimes, because if you're going slide with arrow, you can see it is going against the Earth, so it's kind of set to this. What we want to do, it is first be sure you disable the orientation. Next, we'll click on the middle and drag out. I know it's kind of weird how it will work, but it's what we need to do. Okay, next we'll take camera and maybe just reposition slightly. Okay, let's select, go right with rotation, and just look at the planet. Okay, we also, in some cases, sometimes you can see we have a rotation instead moving, so it's a little bit weird sometimes how it will adjusting because it's go on the different coordinates. But you also, after this, when you set, you can use it your other ones to adjust. Let's go position here, maybe leave it this way. Okay, so let's adjust. And again, if you're using handles, you can see this is global. Remember, we want to switch maybe to the local, so this way you can adjust a little bit better. Okay, positioning. Let's go select camera here. Okay, we'll go back to the global position. And I'm just looking also position of the sun. I think this is look okay. Just place it around here, I think. Again, we can after modify as we need it, but I think this will be okay. So in this case, if I put a ship, it will be on the right side, and we have our planet kind of on the left. And I want my planet kind of go about maybe around this size, so we can see the clouds or atmosphere, whatever effect we're going to do. Okay, in our preview, you notice how it's look weird with all this effect, and the reason is because we changed size of the planet, but we did not change size of atmosphere. So let's go to atmosphere editor, and we'll switch to standard for this. Okay, next, most important, we'll go to sky fog, and right here you can see we have it altitude all is set. So let's, for now, we'll just set all of them to the 0, 0, 0, 0, and it should be total black appear for us. So this is good start point. Okay, next let's go click OK. And at this point, let's apply some material to our terrain. So we'll go click on the ground, open our material editor, and we're going in our material. Right now it's a dark, but I want something maybe different. So we'll open, and you can select different ones. I will go with just displacement old rocks. Okay, let's go ahead, click OK. And at this point, I want to go to render, final, render to screen, click OK. And let's see what we have at this point. And we should see we have it just a planet with sun shining on one side, a little bit shade right here from ambient, but this is our basic setup. So first, let's create our background. And we can do this multiple ways. The one was introduced after is by using the backdrop manager. So let's just see how this works. And I not necessarily like this. You can do backdrop, but it's not my favorite. I'll show a way I like to do it. And we'll click use as backdrop. Let's go click on load. Okay, and I'll select one of Nebula. And if you purchase the tutorials, you'll get all of those Nebulas, all backdrops there. We'll say override atmosphere, and let's click OK. And you can see right here, but look how it's stretching. So we do need to go inside now and modify all these properties. And again, we'll have it stretching and other issues. So I don't necessarily like to use this. It's work very well when it's placed on the planet, but not when you create the planet. So when we want on terrain, we put a backdrop, and this will be okay. But right now, it does not work very well in this. So for this, we'll go use the one trick. It was actually some time ago I did this, but we'll do this again. We'll use the planet as our backdrop. When we render planets, it's always put them behind atmosphere, behind everything on faraway plane, and it's what we're going to utilize. So let's click on a planet, and notice right here, it does create one. We'll just increase size so we can preview. And just for the purpose, I want to move, it doesn't matter. It still be on a background, but just for our purposes, I want to put it on behind our planet. And right here we have our moon, and notice we're black because we have phase. We'll take our phase and we'll put it all away. And let's right now just a little bit shrink down so we have it like around here maybe. There you go. I just want to be sure we have it the most of this in utilize it. There you go. So we have it done. We have it brightness. We can apply it brighter or darker. But this is moon. It's not necessarily what we wanted. So to change, we actually need to go to click custom. And this way we can preload our nebula. So look on this different right now what we have before and now. So this is very nice backdrop for us to creating with nebulas, with stars. So how I say, I like this way a little bit better. You can create different backdrops or put it multiple, also different planets, not just Earth. For example, if we want to put it right here, maybe another moon, we can just go ahead and create new, put it on a backdrop. Just let's increase, oops, a little bit in size, wrong way. Here, go put it on the side, so and we'll have it another planet. Of course, not visible because we need drag. Even order, it doesn't matter here, but it does matter when we do on the layers. So we'll put right there. We'll have it our. The notice where the lights and sun, of course, are different. So you need it. Try to match the shade for this one. And I'll just maybe create right here. Put it smaller. Okay, let's bring up. Around here, just another planet on a back distance. Okay, so right here we created, but it's a boring kind of planet, so it does not have any interesting effect to this. The next what we're going to do is add those atmosphere effect or some special elements to bring like its planet inside the nebula actually to add those colors. So let's do this in the next portion of this tutorial.